Back here at the ballpark, welcome in. We're in the eighth. 2 men out. John Sciambi along with Chris Singleton. And now it's Luis Garcia. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And downstairs.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Next pitch misses, and a count is 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that one finds its way through. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Check swing. He went. And now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Next pitch has popped up, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. It's Major League Baseball. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Jordan Diaz. Harvey back to work. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. His 13th home run of the season, and now they're out in front. It's 3-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Next to hit, Connor Capel. Base hit, left center field. Around first, heading for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Aledmys Diaz now. Hard hit, left field, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And the batter now, Esteury Ruiz. And there's 2 down. Jonah Bride up next for the A's. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And some drama here in the top of the 9th as this home run gives them the lead. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching A's baseball on the Show Bay Area. There's a river in a valley headed towards me. My coolest got my head back and it flowing in. Keep it rolling. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Zach Jackson.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And a 1-1. And a foul ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And now the count is even. Called out on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Here's Corey Dickerson. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Bounce to the left side. Diaz. Save. He beats it. And oh no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there. So a change being made out at second. And here's the pinch runner, Victor Robles. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Good eye right there. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now Alex Call. Swing and a miss. 0-1. 0-1 there. Strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to.
And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan, comes into this one with the 7th best batting average in the NL. Tapped back up the middle. They put the tag on him. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Throw to first, but he beat it. And it's Aledmys Diaz. And first offering is fouled off. And that one's going to get into the corner. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ground ball, Goldie. Steps on first for the out. Esteury Ruiz up next for the A's. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Left. Throw is high and over his head. And the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. He reached out a walk his first time. And here it comes. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there's two down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
At the belt and fires. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Aledmys Diaz now doubled in his first AB. And that one fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add on. It's 4-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside.
One out, runner at second. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. And now it's 1-2. On the ground, Diaz. Got him.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is.
No outs, runner at first. Aledmys Diaz now. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Athletics putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chance.
Is gone. A big blow to the home fans, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-4.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face.
So one out, nobody on. Here's Nolan Gorman. Next pitch is popped up. Smith in position. And he'll be safe at first. Two outs, runner at first. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Payoff pitch. And it finds its way through for a hit. Top of inning number 7, digging in for Oakland, Aledmys Diaz. Thompson back to work. Hard hit left side. Zips it to first. One up, one down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch.
Here's Nolan Arenado. On the ground, could be 2. To Diaz for 1. And that's all they'll get. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday. Aledmys Diaz, the next to hit. Hard hit to third. Over to first. Got the out. Singy, you talk about a highlight reel in one game. Aledmys Diaz just put on a show at the plate in this one.
Yeah, you can say that again, Boog. I mean, this is exactly what they were looking for out of this guy. And if this is a sign of things to come, it's going to be a real boost for this ball club. And I guarantee his teammates in that clubhouse absolutely fired up right now because of his performance in this one.
Get up off off my. Let me talk my. Let me show them how I feel for real. These ain't ill. They ain't got no skill. They ain't got no will for real. I was 10 and 2 on Central Road, trying to make my dream come true. Youngin' from Delamo, trying to let y'all know just what we go through. I was back to back, shack for a pack of thing wasn't on app. As a matter of fact, it was half of that. Stop going to church, like what it's all worth. What would Jesus do if he was in these shoes? If Johnny pull up, I'm in the trunk. I was off that Jesus. Had a passion of Christ. I ain't need a Jesus piece. Just needed the people to believe in me. I ain't need an AP to put my city on the MAP. Was away from the ECC. The OG told me stick to slaying them ABCs.
Back here at Busch Stadium, John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Really remarkable outing from this starter. His performance on the mound has been flawless. Singy, how can he finish this one off and claim a piece of baseball history?
Well, I think it's going to take a whole lot of focus, Boog, and I think it's going to be required of his teammates as well. And when you're not giving anything up, you're totally aware of it, and that can kind of be a distraction. So this guy can't afford that if he wants to make it 27 up and 27 down.
The Redbirds still looking for their first hit in this one. 2 up, 2 down.
I'm pretty excited up here in the booth, Boog. I mean, I'd love to see one of the rarest things other than the cycle go down in the sport right now.
Goldie, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off.
And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. There's a strike. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Next offering is fouled back. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Goes down looking. Here's Nolan Gorman. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Left-hand hitter waits. And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. The Cards yet to pick up a hit here. Next offering is in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K. Redbirds down. So bottom of the 9th. Here's Tyler O'Neill. And first offering is fouled off.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They are going to make the play.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And 1 out now.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusted his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
Bounce to the right. The final out of the game, and history here.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what his teammates and even he felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game, and it'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Well, it was a performance for the ages, Singy. He completes the perfect game and joins a select list in baseball history.
He was as good as it gets in this one, Boog. Totally in control and dominant from the first pitch right to the very last. And I don't know about you, but I feel lucky to have watched it. And just congratulations to this guy on a remarkable achievement. And I think this is going to be a big lift for him and his team going forward.
Guess who just got back today? Them wild-eyed boys that had been away haven't changed, had much to say, but man, I still think them cats are crazy. They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. I said, boys are back in town, boys are back in town. Boys are back in town, boys are back in town, boys are back in town, boys are back in town. You know that chick that used to dance a lot? Every night she'd be on the floor shaking what she'd got. Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming. And that time over at Johnny's.
Back here on the south side, welcome in John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one, nobody out in the ninth. So here's Brown at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. Robert hustles it back in. That's the lead runner. And
Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
hauls it in, and there's one away.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Brett Beatty up next for the A's.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there. In there safely. Starting over again. It's 9-9. White Sox going with a new arm, Joe Kelly.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
On a line. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third.
Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
This is J.J. Bleday. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. And the right-hander deals. Line drive. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores as well. And they lead by 2. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in, I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and
now this is down for a base hit. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Out there to center. Robert moves under it. And there's 2 away. Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Diaz rounds second on his way to third. The relay, he scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back. Here on the south side, and now it's Luis Robert. The line to kick the pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Gathers and throws. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one misses. And the count 1-2. He goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Vaughn now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Robert off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Righty to the plate. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
They call me modern trash. I am just a common fad. Wrote myself a letter for the gods. Now it's crumpled in the bottle. Where I start like an engine in the winter time. Somehow I move forward. Not a broken record, I'll be fine. And I live the fool for life. Soon I gotta see the bear. Word is looking at me like what's next. Wonder if they care. Me and Alex used in the park bench, laying foundation. Turn it to a garden. Might not make it to the top. People telling me to stop. Everything could go wrong. Yeah, never had the world in my hands. They gon' throw salt on my head, beat me hard till I'm finished, till a wall full of faces are calling me God. Welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you ain't good. Yeah, and I spend a raw full of money, keep on going till I'm finished, till I fall for my graves and they calling me fraud. Welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you still ain't. Now I'm moving with a buddy, I ain't made. I don't need a conversation. Let me get paid. You could get a flick in a jiffy. Johnny Quick is my nickname. And I'm gone with your leave a. Yeah, my name, doing big things. Professional begins. I'm in the bed like SpongeBob, fish in the square. I'm in
wanna live like I bought me in a pop. I got the good money, oh Lord. Better be careful there, bud. It's no chance for me. Got a scandalous app from the valley to dance for me. No family, I'm a Randy Marsh, only stands for me. Never thought I'd be on top. No one telling me to stop. What the go wrong? Kid, had the whole world in my hands. They gon' throw salt on my knee, meet me home till I'm finished, till it wall full of faces. I'm calling me God. Welcome to the jungle. It's what happens when you wake up.
Back at T-Mobile Park with Chris Singleton. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Nobody out here in inning number 8. This one blasted left center field on its way, and that one is out of here. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. Home run number 30 on the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-3.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Here's the Oakland cleanup hitter, Brett Baty. Right side, hard hit. Wong to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
That one ripped. That's back there. That one is gone. His 19th home run of the year, and they add a run. It's 6-3.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Hummel makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So 2 down. Esteury Ruiz will hit next. 1 for 3. Lifted in the air, right center field. Haggerty on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. On to pitch now for Oakland, Domingo Acevedo.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Makes the grab, 1 away. Sam Haggerty up next for the Mariners. Swinging a foul straight back.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Right-hander kick steals. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Gets it. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
7 fouls in a row. Such an impressive at bat we're seeing right here, regardless of how it ends up.
1 down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So up next, J.P. Crawford. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. 0-2 now. Got it by him for the K.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing.
We go to the 9th. Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. The pitch. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now the first baseman, number 73. Now a screamer into the outfield. This looks like extra bases. Right around third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. But they do get a run. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Base hit.
He was all over that one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Diego Castillo.
He almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing.
Oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. Another comes in to score. It's 10-3. So man aboard, digging in, Connor Capel. And that one hammered. That's back. And off the base of the wall. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there. Man at second with 1 away. Aledmys Diaz up next for the A's. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So digging in, Esteury Ruiz. And that one in the air center field. Hummel makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 9 batters hit in the inning. 5 come around to score. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the A's 12 and the Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Zach Jackson.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Swing and a bouncer. Right. And a quick out, number one. A.J. Pollock at the dish. And there's the strike. Jackson is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
That one's in there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Rip to third. Throw to first and ball game. And the A's slug their way to a win in this one. Back in Oakland, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Well, 1-run game. And now here is Bo Bichette. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ground ball left side to second, and that's not it. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. No outs, runner at first. Here's George Springer. And that one is in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Bichette aboard here at first with nobody out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Kicks and fires. Hard ground ball, base knock. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knock that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Got him swinging.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Here's a 1-1. And fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Strike 2.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much...
Got him looking for the strikeout. Buckled him with the... Back here in the East Bay, here's Tony Kemp. The pitch. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. Fakes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay, not going to get him. He's in there.
Wastes no time there. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Yusei Kikuchi.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
In the air, left side. And there's one down. So here's Brown at the plate.
The first baseman.
Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to first. And there's 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
They take the force out. That ends the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. And now the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier. Sam Moll gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Back to right. Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the grab, and there's one away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these guys are going head-to-head.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Ground ball right side. Right. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. And welcome. Back, leading off, Jordan Diaz. The wind and the pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one is out of here. A shot to left. And they add to the lead. It's 3-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it. And it went a long way.
Now the left fielder, Connor Capel. That one ripped right center field. Bangs off the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
That's hard hit in the line. And he makes the grab. One away. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Definitely a weird play right there, and it changes the outlook of the inning completely. Nice job by the defense to take advantage and get 2 outs out of it, but on the flip side, I have to think they're going to have some discussions and probably some lessons learned about the...
Varsho makes the catch.
Scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can, so it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Bichette, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
So they're down to their final out, and the batter is George Springer. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes...
Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Living life for the speedy. No party like a Lagos party. I am stingy with my peace, and I'm greedy with my happiness. I know say nobody. Meta. Jumbo Mary. I'm a obiri never. I'm a bad boy. Bad boy. Baby, I am living in that place life. I'm a bad boy. And them know what the thing go. We are not playing no be tinko. No be say me I no gonna tinko. Cause I be your dog, I no be bingo. Do you want to reggae or calypso? Cause whatever I do, they don't go fit though. Yeah, see I can be the blues in I reading, but it's bad. I'm thinking, and them pretty and them bullshit, and them. What is the cost I paid off? Make this story for no day long. I'm happy, yeah. Meta. Jumbo Mary.
Back here in Houston with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. 9th inning here with 1 away. Tucker up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Called strike right there. Next pitch is popped up. Jose Abreu up to hit. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
1-1.
So now 1-2. Myers, the lead runner, out at second. Hensley at first, 2 out of the inning. Ground ball up the middle. Throw to first and ball game. And the A's claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Mic check, is this thing on? I ain't even know if I would rap or just sing on. It took me a while, now I'm getting my swing on. Icarus in increments, sometimes I put wings on. Every hero ain't a hero till there's a theme song. So many tries, but every time it just seemed wrong. Saturday night, just kicking it with my best man. Looked at my left hand, I got a ring on. How did we get here? Started with a kiss, then another kiss, then another kiss, then a covered dish with white rice, greens, and smothered fish. I'm lying, it was just chicken. Was thugging it. Now we got a covenant. It's on a bond for life. In all my years, this was the easiest song to write. It's my confession in the rhyme, a testament, and I just wanna do my thing as I talk about a feeling that cannot be explained, or a love that cannot be contained in a measurement of time. Some say it was a blessing in disguise. Scratch that, girl, you a lesson from the skies. And I thank God for my winnings. That's word to Life Jennings. Finally letting go of the mistakes of my 20s. I admit that I'm not an easy sell, but I'm the PD to your Chiwa tail. Your big boy to tell them pay your people bill. Be for real, swore I wouldn't do it again. My man said that'll change. First time is all about working through your baggage. Second time around, it's all about the baggage claim. Thank your maker, stack your paper with a real one. Major key, clavinet, lead a mother don't read like clarinets. Gorgeous, no wrongs in this love song I wrote for us. Wedding play all day with no chorus. Let's ride. This goes out to you.
Might just turn around, do 180. I ain't politicking, I ain't kissing no baby. The devil on my doorstep being so shady. Don't trip. We don't gotta let him in. Don't trip. Yeah. I let it go, but I never go with it. Yeah, okay.
Back in Anaheim, John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Big matchup here with the top 2 teams in the division going head-to-head. Pressure on both teams in a game like this, Singy.
Absolutely. If you're behind, you know you have a chance to make up some ground. You really want to get that W.
Go ahead run on base. Now the third baseman, Brett Baty. He's 0 for 1. That one hooked foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-1.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now Esteury Ruiz. That one ripped left field. That's back. And out of here. He'll circle the bases. Home run number 15 on the year. And they add a pair. It's 4-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like
Jaime Barria on to pitch here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
And here is Kevin Smith. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Jonah Bride. Out towards left center. Trout on his horse. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. He scores all the way from first. A terrible job getting it back to the infield, and it cost them a run. Connor Capel getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. There's a swing and a drive. Gone! A 2-run homer, and they boost their lead. It's 7-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident.
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Carlos Estevez. That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Stepping in, Jordan Diaz. Hard ground ball, base knock. Diaz around third. The throw's offline, he's safe. It's 8-1. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball. You know, these A's, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and
takes it in for the out.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
That one laced to center and a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He sends it out of here, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-1.
The pitcher knew as soon as that ball left his fingertips, it was trouble. Right on a platter, right down the heart of the plate. I'm sorry, but big league hitters don't miss that pitch.
Matt Moore takes over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of... all over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Swung on, belted. That's back. And that one is going to go. A solo shot. His second home run of the game. It's 12-1.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
1 out, base is empty. Kevin Smith up next for the A's. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Next up for the A's, Jonah Bride. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to Walsh. And that is the 3rd out. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. Righty delivers.
But for the team in front, they're feeling the heat a little bit, and they know their lead shrinks with the loss, so they got to be sharp every pitch.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw to first, and Renfroe is retired. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. That's to third, and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. And down on strikes. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Jared Walsh. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one to first. He takes it on his own. Angels retired. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back. Ready to begin the 8th. Aledmys Diaz now. Moore back to work. That one ripped. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Cut off, throw to second, but he's in there easily.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over, and that allowed him to...
Ripped on a line, and it's gone. He circles the bases. Home run number 30 on the year, and they add on. It's 14-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Aaron Loup gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Foul ball. Here comes a pitch. This is on the ground to Walsh. He'll do it himself. First out in the top of the 8th. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
And first offering is fouled off. Swang and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ward going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. Two outs, base is empty. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Brett Baty. He's already homered here in this one. Hard on the ground to first. And that is that. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. As the A's are on top. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at the ballpark, now it's Anthony Rendon. And the pitch. In for a strike, 0-1. Blackburn still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
And the right-hander deals. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs. Here's David Fletcher. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Esteury Ruiz. And he deals. Out in front and foul to the left side. Loop goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2009. Left field, way back there. Gone. He powers that one out to left. That's his 3rd home run of the game. It's 15-1.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with the swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So up next, Kevin Smith. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fletcher fires over to first. Now one gone in the 9th. So the batting order turns over. Jonah Bride up next for the A's. Line drive, and there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Man at first with one gone. Connor Capel up next for the A's. He's already homered in this game. Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here. A 2-run shot. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 17-1. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Andrew Wantz.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Diaz stands in. Now and watches strike one. Looks like a pinch hitter for Oakland, Teoscar Hernandez. And there's a foul ball. Still only one out here in the inning. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. An absolutely majestic shot. It's 18-1.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and hits it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Jordan Diaz up next for the A's. Now a screamer into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. It's a double, his 4th hit of the game. So here's Brown at the plate.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Hard hit right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
And there's a base hit to left. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Jose Quijada.
And he's had 3 days off.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 22-1. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course, you got to make it happen.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And gone.
Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Line drive, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. It's a double and his 5th hit of the game.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Here comes Ryan Tepera to the hill. Knocks it down. But in time, nice job to stay with it to end the inning. But they put a 9 spot up on the board here to open up a big. Now into the game, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll be out in left field. Gio Urshela steps in. The right-hander back to work. That one off the mark, and that is ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Langoliers takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Up the middle, and it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The throw to third, and he's out trying for 3.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul. Just one strike away. Got him. And that'll do it. Zingy, do you think games against division rivals mean more to the players at other games?
I mean, I always got a little more charged up for those games in the division. And sure, you want to win every game all season long, but every player knows that a division title, that can really set you up for success in the postseason. So these divisional rivalry games can definitely feel more impactful for sure, both in the standings and on team morale.
Nowadays, hate to see it when you win it. Yeah, so everybody ain't clapping. They only tune in just to see what can happen. And when it do happen, they gon' want them a fraction of love. Only real when they see that you nasty. Man, but I'm glad that you noticed. I'ma keep it real, I ain't never been bogus. I'ma find a way even when I'm at the lowest. The storm go away, but the sun's still glowing. Nothing worth it is easy. Nothing easy is worth it. Y'all live and we die. What you leaving this earth with? Don't crease now, I never fold. I keep my eyes on the road. No looking back, I live forward. They never seen this before. I don't got nothing to lose. I don't got nothing to prove. I just